JSO has released body camera video of a deadly officer-involved shooting on the west side. This is video from March 30th. Two officers called to a room at the Quality Inn Hotel at Youngerman Circle about a domestic dispute between 32-year-old Michael Hughes and his girlfriend, Dawn Johnson. When officers tried to detain Hughes, a fight broke out. Hughes was shot and killed when police say he grabbed an officer's taser and used it against him. News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avignon joining us live in the newsroom after showing the video to our crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson. Eric?
Jefferson says it appears Hughes resisted the officers and made things worse for himself when he grabbed one of the officers' tasers and used it against that officer. He also says there are some things in this video you don't see. When I showed News 4 Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson this body cam video of the interaction between 32-year-old Michael Hughes and two JSO officers, he immediately saw something just before a fight broke out between Hughes and the officers.
They're saying, we've been here before, we told you not to come back, you're here. Now we've got to take action because we've been called.
Jefferson says it was obvious they only wanted to detain Hughes to find out who he is. At the time, Hughes was seen on video refusing to give officers his name or social security number for them to verify his identity. In the video, we see one of the officers walking up to Hughes. Then this happens.
Say again? You're not straight.
I am.
No, you're not.
Back up. Don't touch me. Right.
It's during this part of the video where investigators say Hughes fights the two officers. The body cam falls off during the fight, but you can still hear what's happening. Then moments later, we hear,
He's reaching for my taser! He's reaching for my taser! He's got my taser!
Officer J.H. Wings shoots Hughes 2 times after Hughes tased him.
When he unarms a police officer, whether it be his service weapon or a taser, that's grounds for deadly force.
Almost 19 seconds after Hughes is shot 2 times, we hear, Hughes is now dead outside the hotel room. Investigators say those fatal shots came after Hughes lunged towards Officer Wing.
The question is, does he still have the taser?
That's what we can't see because one of the officer's body camera is on the ground and the other officer's body cam is reported to have malfunctioned. This is why an attorney representing the Hughes family says something is not adding up.
That is the important question that we all need to answer. What happened outside?
Now, Hughes' father wants security video from the hotel to be released, but it's unclear if security cameras captured what happened. Reporting live in the newsroom, Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
A 32-year-old was wrongfully shot and killed by an officer. And if you take a look here, you can see 2 officers and the victim, Michael Hughes, outside of a West Side hotel room. And in seconds, he is shot dead. And we did pause that video just before the shooting. Action News Jax Robert Grant joins us live outside of the hotel where this all unfolded. Robert, we reported last year about this body camera footage.
Yeah, Tanika, that angle showed us inside a room at the Quality Inn here behind me. Now we're getting a look at a second angle, and it's the reason behind the complaint filed against the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. An attorney on the case says the victim here did not deserve to die.
My son was a good son. He had children that he loved, and he had children that he took care of the best that he could. And to me, he was a good son.
Timothy Hughes' son, Michael, is seen in this surveillance video outside a Quality Inn on the west side in March last year. We paused the video just before he's shot dead. It started as a call for a domestic dispute. Now there's a wrongful death lawsuit filed against JSO.
The only thing that Jacksonville Sheriff's Office put out there was the altercation inside. Why? Why would you do that? You know why they did that. And that's a problem, because it was deliberate.
The Sheriff's Office released this body cam footage last year. You can see a struggle between Hughes and one of the officers inside. Then the camera falls off, and we only hear what happens next.
He's reaching for my taser! He's reaching for my taser!
Hughes tases the officer. That's when the security video picks up outside the hotel. The officer fires 3 more times, killing Hughes. Action News Jax's law and safety expert Dale Carson, with years of experience as an officer, says the taser being shot inside is critical to the investigation.
Because had that not happened, then the shooting was not necessary. I mean, you institute deadly force when you are in imminent fear of death or great bodily harm.
The officer says he believed Hughes still had the taser outside the hotel. Hughes' attorney says he was unarmed.
Seeing that, it just makes me angry. It just makes me real angry that a person can do something that to another person that's unarmed.
And Marwan Porter, the attorney you just heard from there, he says the officer has been cleared. I reached out to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for a statement, but so far I haven't heard back. For now, live on the...
All right. You have to brace yourself for that video.